Sergeant Sausage, William Harvey, thank you for the donation, and damn you for getting me closer to that threshold of I now need to play Corpse Party. Oh, I am not looking forward to that one. That one will be fun, and by fun, I mean no. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing it this way. Well, that's because I have a certain challenge I need to make before I can start the stream itself normally. I think this is called selling out. Specifically, I was told by one of my favorite authors that if I spent 5 minutes singing their praises, they would drop 10 chapters of their latest story. Oh, baby. Oh, he was bluffing. He had no idea I would take him up on this. But guess who just found a timer app? This guy. So Stewart92 on space battles? Challenge accepted. I will start as soon as the clock hits 5. Well, which it wouldn't, because that would be weird. So, for everyone watching, bear with me. I'm about to have a geek fest. For everyone else, yeah, that's actually kind of normal. All right. Now, how do I, okay, that's delete. I don't know how to use this app. Okay, probably should have figured that out first. Let's see. Start. As you can see, the timer is starting, and we begin now. The guy I'm talking about specifically is the author of Epic Loot, who I'm going to be doing the entire series about of a YouTube reading. I've already got plenty of the art in for that, and I am doing all this because I am such a massive fan of Stewart92. He specifically writes on space battles. Now, while he is a great author of fan fiction, he has branched out into original characters and an original piece of fiction all on his own. And the crazy part is, despite being a fan fiction author, he is so damn good at creating original characters that I actually prefer them to the people I might be familiar with in a work, which is usually different than how a generic story works. In a generic story, you know the characters from previous work and you just enjoy hanging out with them, and a new fan fiction. That's why it's called fan fiction. His original fiction, though, takes the joy of understanding a character and just loving them and drops you into that already. It is what the best of fiction should be, and he just does it on the fly with random characters he means nothing about and makes them amazing to the point where the audience will drag him down to rewrite sections because his little OCs are so damn interesting that you want to spend time with them. Specifically, everyone. He has created the Epic Loot story, and that, I cannot stress enough, is amazing. Oh. And, oh, looks like Tails came back. I am sorry about that. I will say, though, that the one thing I should mention beyond everything else is that Epic Loot is going to be so damn cool. Because it is... Have you ever heard of an isekai story? It's basically someone taken from the world, put into a new world, a fantasy, and said, hey, you get to find out how to do this. And you're going to be super powerful now. It's like, oh, the people will be loving you. It's like, yeah. It's usually generally heavily male, heavily... power fantasy, and heavily, oh my god. Yeah, it's just crazy. This is a complete deconstruction, and he wrote an amazing story. I cannot stress enough how amazing it is. And then there's the sheep. I haven't got to how he interacts with the story yet, but there is a sheep that is in every single one of his stories. Fan fiction or original fiction. It is the sheep of destiny. The odd head roll is actually an important part of the pronunciation. It's just how it works out. Not necessary, just very important to talk about the sheep of destiny. See, you can't even help it. I cannot talk about the sheep of destiny. Oh, fuck, I did not mean to do it that time. It has that kind of power. Now, I will say, there's just one problem with all of Stewart92's stories. You catch up to them because he puts them out as episodic releases and truly huge episodes. But then you catch up to them and you're like, why is there not more? I am pressing the next button and it is not taking me to anything. Oh, wait, there is not a next button because there isn't a next episode. That is half the reason I'm doing this, because 10 free episodes just for talking about how awesome he is for 10 minutes. It's not hard because I got addicted to his writing style back when he was doing just a random fan fiction between Worm and Kingdom Hearts. It's like, oh god, it's going to be one of those stories. Sure, I like Kingdom Hearts, I'll jump in. And I like Worm. I might be addicted to its fan fiction. And then we get this story he wrote. It's called Ash. And it basically jumps around of someone gets a Keyblade, has no idea what to do with it, and fucks over the magic system without knowing how to do it. And it is glorious. Oh. The characters are great. The side characters are great. There is more exploration of side, secondary characters. And I don't just mean side characters. I don't just mean secondary characters. I mean side characters who are secondary to the side characters. They're barely mentioned. They're some of the most detailed, most innovative descriptions and character building and just great character arc chapters. The things that you truly love, and I have actually done reading videos of already because I loved it so much, are people who got maybe 5 words in the original work it's based on. And it's that level of skill that is amazing because this guy, Stewart, makes writing good. He just knows how to build a character. And he writes really damn fast. I cannot say just how amazing he is. But I think I have because I just spent the last 5 minutes, and I will just count this down because in the last 5 seconds, I just need to say, Stewart, if you're watching this, I think I have called your bluff because I have literally just spent the last 5 minutes saying that you're awesome. Oh, we look at that. 10 chapters. Hell yeah.